Larry Bird. He grew up in Massachusetts. I think Larry did more with the most with the least throughout his career. Obviously a great talent, but more of a great mind and a great worker.
Definitely Brian Dawkins. I'm a Philadelphia guy, so got to go with the Eagles, and he was just the heart and soul of that team, so love Dawkins.
I'm going to have to go. There's going to be a lot of haters on this one, but Julian Edelman, I'm small, he's small, and I believe he's a really hard worker, so that's kind of someone I look up to.
Yeah, I would say probably Cal Ripken. You know, he was, you know, the level of persistence, the level of skill, the level of professionalism, you know, the fact that he was a grinder and showed up for work every day and played through injuries and did it at a really high level for many, many years is if I had to pick one professional or one athlete in general, I'd say Cal Ripken for those qualities.
Julian Edelman for the New England Patriots, just because his game is defined primarily by toughness. He just seems like a guy who really has a lot of grit in the way he plays.
Probably Peyton Manning, just based on his preparation for each game and the cerebral approach that he takes to each opponent that he has.
Ryan Ringer. The kid just works super hard. Works really hard to be the best at what he did, and he's just an absolute animal.
Outside of lacrosse would be Michael Jordan for sure. Just fun to watch. I think great gamemanship. And when the game was on the line, he wanted the ball. He wanted to make things happen. And for that, I think I have the most respect for him.
Alexander Ovechkin on the Washington Capitals, that's a no-brainer for me. I think he's a great leader and he's an awesome player, and definitely try to emulate him in my game.
Jason Witten, who is a tight end for the Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I've just always admired his work ethic, his approach, quiet leader, just really dependable, consistent, tough. Just his actions really speak loudly.
David Wright.
My dad. My dad played for the New York Giants back in the 70s and 80s, so I'm going to stick within the family and go with him.
What comes to mind is my grandfather. He actually played basketball at Washington College, and so I learned a lot from him growing up.
My favorite player of all time probably is Brian Piccolo. Brian Piccolo went to Wake Forest. Was a running back, goes to Chicago, plays. Gale Sayers comes that same year, great running back. Has to fight like heck to make the team and play, and then he gets cancer and fights cancer till the end, and really a special guy for sure. I read a lot about him, and I think at that point in time my mom was going through the same stuff, and so it really connected that Brian song movie. So ever since then he's been my favorite athlete.